So, the story of how I got my fish, my tank, and stuff. If you didn't know I had a fish tank, good for you. Well, I have a fish tank. And it has cardinal tetras and guppies and floor eaters. And anywho, so let's just first off start with the story and then how to take care of the tank, how I decorate it and everything. So how I got them was in 4th grade we had these projects where you would have to have how should I call this? I'm gonna call it like a terrarium type thing, and it's made out of these pop bottles. And one part was land, the upper part was land, and it had like bugs in it and seeds and stuff for it to grow into plants and stuff. And the bottom part was fish, 2 fish, one female and one male, and it had this cool plant in the middle. It was awesome. And I was a huge fan of Naruto back then, so I named mine Sasuke. And anywho, I brought it home after a few days, but we had to write reports on it, and we would check on it every day. I always made sure to put mine by the window. It was like a partner group project. Anywho. Now to how I got my tank. I bought a tank after Sasuke stayed in this little like cup for a little bit, like I don't know what to call it, takeout cup. It was like that flat one where you would put small bits of food in it. I don't know how to explain it. But he survived. And anywho, I finally got a tank for him, and then I filled it with this Japanese theme tank. And there's a picture somewhere on my iPod, but I'm filming on my iPad. There's a picture somewhere of it, and it looked awesome. But then I realized there's a lot of plastic, so maybe I should add plants and then like live plants, and maybe you'll like it more. And I got more fish for the tank and blah blah blah. It was also kind of hard to clean, but it looked amazing. Something just tapped the door. Don't know what, but whatever. It looked amazing, but it was really hard to clean. And when the fish would die, there was this little patch of plastic plants. Some of them would get stuck in it, and I'm like, no. But I changed this setup many times. Very first setup was this tree. The Japanese one was the second setup. But the first one was this tree, and it had a little log right here, blah, blah, blah. And a little cute plant in the corner. That one also looked awesome. I still have like a whole box of stuff, of my fish stuff, aquarium things, in the basement. But the current setup, I went through many different setups. Like there was even a medieval setup, like castle and stuff. But the current one is a live plant one. There's only one plastic plant in that whole thing. There's a moss ball, and there's also there's also forgot the name of this one, but there's a plant that's attached to a piece of driftwood, and it looks awesome. It really does. How I take care of it? Well, my sister cleans the tank with a scythe fish cleaner thing. That sounds violent, but it works, and I dump out the water. So it's really simple.